Hello, everyone. Welcome to the News Browse News broadcast. NBC News reports that Hezbollah has introduced a new and lethal weapon in its conflict with northern Israel, fiber-optic drones. These small, difficult-to-track drones, which are extensively utilized in the war in Ukraine, are controlled by thin, dental floss width cables that render them immune to electronic jamming, a common defense against other drone types. Recent attacks have resulted in the death of an Israeli soldier in southern Lebanon and injuries to at least a dozen others in northern Israel. An Israeli military official notes that Hezbollah turned to these drones after Israeli air defenses proved effective against larger munitions. Experts, including Robert Talost, describe them as absolutely deadly when used effectively, flying low to creep up on targets. Ran Kochov, former head of Israeli air defense, acknowledges Israel's struggle against these drones, citing their low, fast flight and small size, and suggests Israel should have learned from Ukraine's experience, where fields are now coated with drone cables. These drones, costing $300, 400 Maidis, and made from readily available components, represent a significant low-tech threat. 9 News reports that a highly contagious poliovirus strain, not contracted in Australia for 54 years, has been detected in a sample of untreated wastewater at the Subiaco Wastewater Treatment Plant in Perth. This vaccine-derived poliovirus, a rare strain, is likely linked to an individual who traveled from overseas. Australian Centre for Disease Control Director General Professor Zoe Weiner emphasized that this is an environmental detection, not a clinical case, and there is no evidence of local transmission. Australia does not use oral polio vaccines, which can lead to these detections. The detections in Europe in 2020, 24, and 2025 did not result in polio cases. In response, the WA government will increase wastewater testing at the Subiaco plant to weekly for 6 months. Australia was declared polio-free in Tueldrum, and the last locally acquired case was in 1972. The country's vaccination rate for children aged 5 is 93%, slightly below the global target of 95%. CNA reports that Prime Minister Lawrence Wong cautioned that the global crisis would not abate soon, even if the Strait of Hormuz were to reopen. Speaking at the May Day rally, he stated that the situation could take months to stabilize, with pressures intensifying and Singaporeans likely to feel the direct impact, including slower growth and higher inflation. Despite this difficult period ahead, PM Wong expressed quiet confidence that Singapore is well prepared, having built up its strength over decades through prudent financial management, accumulating reserves, and investing in energy resilience projects like Jurong Island and the Jurong Rock Caverns. He highlighted Singapore's role as a key hub in global energy flows with diverse supply networks, allowing it to draw on alternative sources during disruptions. The government has also initiated a $1 billion support package, offering various relief measures to businesses, workers, and households, and assured that further assistance would be provided if needed, demonstrating the government's commitment to supporting its citizens. According to Phoenix Network, the robotics industry is transitioning from technology demonstrations to practical delivery. Magic Atom successfully held its Global Embodied Intelligence Innovation Conference, GAAs, in Silicon Valley, showcasing its global strategy and achievements. The company launched 3 new products: the Magic Mix World Model, the next-generation dexterous hand, Magic Hand H01, and the flagship humanoid robot, MagicBot X1. These innovations represent a complete suite of delivery capabilities, with Magic Mix handling environmental understanding and decision-making, H01 providing precise operation and perception, and X1 ensuring continuous operation in complex environments. Magic Atom has also developed a multi-robot product matrix, including quadruped and wheeled robots to adapt to diverse task requirements across 9 key scenarios such as health, industrial production, inspection, and smart logistics. To achieve its ambitious goal of $14 billion in revenue by 2036. Magic Atom plans to invest $1 billion over the next 5 years in its 1,000 Scenarios co-creation program, building a developer ecosystem for robotics secondary development. This initiative aims to accelerate the large-scale deployment and commercialization of embodied intelligence by inviting external developers and partners to create more application solutions, leveraging real-world data and experience for continuous product iteration. Charles Lieber, a prominent Harvard nanoscientist, has relocated to Shenzhen, China, to lead a state-funded brain-computer interface (BCI) laboratory, according to Taibao Taisounds. This move comes after he was convicted in the U.S. in 2021 for concealing his involvement in China's Thousand Talents Plan, while receiving over $15 million in U.S. research grants. Despite the conviction, he received a notably lenient sentence, including only 2 days imprisonment, already served at the time of arrest, and 6 months of home confinement. During his supervised release, he was permitted to travel to China multiple times. Now, at 67, Lieber is the founding director of iBrand under the Shenzhen Medical Academy, a facility equipped with advanced nanomanufacturing tools and dedicated primate research infrastructure. Resources reportedly unavailable to him at Harvard. BCI technology, capable of restoring movement for paralyzed patients, also holds significant military potential, with China's PLA reportedly exploring its use for super soldiers. Analysts suggest Lieber's case highlights the U.S.'s struggle to control sensitive technologies against China's military-civil fusion strategy, viewing it as Beijing weaponizing American openness. China has designated BCI as a national priority in its 15th five-year plan. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.